Warning: some episodes contain suggestive language not fit for all viewers. This episode is perfectly safe though. Consider watching episode 1 first if you haven't yet already, before watching episode 2. Previously on Survival Island.
Can I help you? One free ticket to paradise, baby.
We've asked 14 guests to go on a paid, all-inclusive resort, and they can't wait to bury their feet in the sand.
I'm excited to rule the kingdom. I hope to create an environment where
I am Lagboy and I have a good passion for maps and building. I'm excited to go swimming and running at the resort.
Hello, my name is Cargo XYZ, but everyone just calls me Cargo. This show is a great opportunity for me.
Kirbsuki says hello, I am Kirb the Conqueror of World, Slayer of Gods. Vaxes was my best guy brand. I trust in your hands, you know why, I don't.
As our passengers board the plane, it seems like tensions are starting to rise.
Kirbsuki says I feel that I will not get along with any of them. They are clearly less superior beings than me.
I absolutely hate Kirby.
There's this one guy, his name is Kirb. I'm not so sure about him, unbearable to ride with.
I refuse to ride in a public plane now.
Will's perfect flying record wasn't enough to save our guests from the mysterious engine failure.
I kept noticing that we kept getting closer to the ground. I knew that this wasn't going to end up good.
Uh-oh.
My name is Brute and I am the ruler of this island. It was no coincidence your plane crashed here. I made your plane crash here with my powers. You are left to fend for yourselves and I will prey on those who can't survive.
I stand corrected. Turns out, Gray died in a fire. Let's see what our survivors are up to now. Let's get to see some of the strategies our survivors are making in order to survive the island. It looks like Neo is making an alliance with Toafee. Let's get to meet Toafee now.
My name's Toph, so I'm a generic British word. And in all honesty, I like homicide. I think that's basically me in a nutshell. I also do quite enjoy my teas, especially when they're quite sweet. When the plane crashed, I was quite shocked at first, but a wave of relief came over me when I realised I didn't have my dog Bruno with me.
Back to the crashing site, our survivors are exploring the area, including adventuring outwards if our survivors are brave enough. Unfortunately, Caved Rick was unable to survive the fire, and that makes him the second survivor to not survive. It looks like Kirb has found a mysterious house on the coast of the island.
I'm not surprised I was the first one to find it. The other simpletons would take years to find it.
While Kirb investigates, he finds a useful crossbow weapon and a book written by another inhabitant of the island a long time ago. Will Kirb share this information he found with the other islanders?
No.
I guess Kirb won't be sharing that information with the other survivors, but hopefully they find out on their own.
Ooh, some people found the wall.
Lagboy, Cypre, and Beryl find a wall with the island's landmarks on it. Perhaps this will aid each of them in their quest to get off the island.
I thought why this wall would be here? I found out it might be a map.
And unfortunately, Cavedrick rage quits after his death, and we are unable to get an interview from him. As we teleport to Cam, we can see he is exploring the island as well. Now let's see what Toph is up to.
What the? Is Neo here as well? Was that Neo, or is that someone else?
That's Neo.
I needed to get somewhere different from the others so they won't go mental. But eventually, I do think I would have went underground, trying to plan everything out. Needed to get armoured up to survive the island. That's why I went mining. And it did give me some sort of shelter from the weather and the cold. On the island, I became some friendly with this individual called Neo. We did get quite well together, and he was assisting me in the mines.
While Toafee and Neo are mining, we can see that some other survivors have other plans. It appears Cheetah and Cypher have a similar strategy where they are working to get tools. And it looks like Cypher and Cheetah are in an alliance of their own.
8 Cypre says my name is 8 Cypher 626 and I'm a multimillionaire infamous killer. The island is it's fun but it'd be a lot more entertaining if you would decapitate other players. The person I don't like is Kirbsuki. When she wanted to start a alliance I agreed but I was going to backstab her any moment. Winky face.
Cheetah might have to sleep with one eye open in this alliance. Here's a quick shot of Lagboy getting wood. Cheetah might have a similar strategy with that oak sapling. In the cave, Cargo is going mining similarly to Toafee and Neo's strategy. It looks like Cargo has found some good loot, but turns out there was better loot inside that cave. What Cargo doesn't realize is there is an enchanted trident deep in that cave water, but unfortunately another survivor is going to beat him to finding it.
Honestly, when Kirb found the trident, I was very skeptical. Topi had told me that Kirb was known to not be as honest as some of the other people on the plane, so I was pretty skeptical about that. But eventually I found out that there's a lot of loot on the island, so I wasn't skeptical after I found that out.
I thought it was funny that Cargo went in the same cave before I did and didn't find it. Kirbsuki says Cargo probably felt like an absolute ignoramus.
Looks like some bad blood might be forming between the two, and some islanders like Cam have no problems taking sides.
Kill Kirby. I hate him. He is my sworn enemy. When PvP starts he is the first one I kill.
On second thought, maybe Cam just always hated Kirb even before this incident. But let's look on the bright side. Shy Fox has got a pet parrot now. But unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to another survivor.
Oh, PGG's out. Oh, he just left. He just left.
It may look like I was laughing, but I was very sincere and mourning on the inside, and fortunately, we were able to contact Lagboy for an interview.
I drowned because I thought something was down there. I forgot about my breath really. It's LAGBOI says I'd probably want most everyone to win. My final advice to everyone alive is to protect each other.
We shall miss you, Lagboy, and all the other survivors who couldn't survive. So much has happened to our survivors in the first day, and who knows how many more days we have left. As the sun begins to set for our survivors, Brute has an announcement to make for the nighttime.
Attention.
Survivors. Well done to all of you who have managed to survive this far. Let me assure you your time on Survival Island is far from over. Only one of you will make it off my island and the rest of you will perish. The death count right now is very promising, but I won't be satisfied until all but one of you die. Prepare for nightfall. I will be unleashing a wave of island monsters. Only the strongest survivors will survive. If you are withstanding enough to survive, I have a surprise for you that early morning. Mwah 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 mwah. Okay, I tired myself out.
Sounds like nighttime is gonna be hectic for our survivors, so we wish you all the best of luck. Next time on Survival Island, Shy Fox gathers supplies in attempts to make a house. Toafee goes through the unbearable after the loss of a special teammate.
I'm extremely heartbroken, but I can't do anything to bring him back.
Beryl is forced to dodge multiple monsters sent by Bruce. Will she be able to survive the night? How will our survivors react to Bruce's surprise in the morning?
Those of you who were able to survive the night deserve a greater chance of leaving my island, so I will aid you with this award.
Find out what happens next time on Survival Island.